mistake I've made in the past was not taking up leadership positions in school.
So many people believed in me and told me, you could be the leader, you could be the head girl. I was picked as top 5, but I didn't believe in myself in primary school, and I said, no, I think she can do it. And just like that, I lost the position, but even a teacher came to me and said, it was yours. And there I learned that I was my biggest enemy at the time. But now, standing here, facing you, contesting for Miss Uganda, I am a leader.
Please, you may walk back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to contestant number 8.
It was very considerate.
Thank you very much, Agatha.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you so much.
Judges, go ahead and pick the next number.
God, mosquitoes, no? Mosquitoes are jumping.
I will have contestant number 9, and I think we'll go in order. Okay, Dr. Mitch,
Yes.
you were supposed to pick a contestant for us, so you go ahead.
Okay, so you've picked question number 9.
No, I have question 1, so I need a contestant
So I can pick at any random.
at any random. Yeah.
Oh, so I like the way that, you know, they say somewhere that with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, sir.
So it's my pleasure now. I have no idea what the question you've picked.
Yes.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who is going to rock my show? The person that I'd like to go is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Contestant number 12, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, contestant number 12.
Big joke.
So it'll be my responsibility to pick the ladies. You'll pick the questions. I have no idea what is on the questions. So you will proceed to ask the question.
Thank you, Dr. Mitch. Okay, you look amazing. Well done. Many girls struggle to buy sanitary pads and miss school because of their periods. As Miss Uganda, how would you help girls stay in school every day of the month?
Thank you so much. I always wanted to answer that question. A lot of Ugandan girls miss school due to lack of pads for their mental health. As Miss Uganda, I would collaborate with the government, health sectors, so that I teach people about menstrual health. A lot of girls are facing challenges because some of the people don't understand that it's a biological process. And I will teach the young girls how to make pads to sustain them stay in school. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You may take your place back. All the ladies who have finished, I'd like to ask you to stand at the edge. So contestant number 8 and number 12, thank you very much. Can I pick my next young lady? My next contestant is contestant number 15.
contestant. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. My question is, Uganda has a lot incredible musicians, dancers, and artists, but the world doesn't know about them. How would you help show?
Nambiru, Obugalo. Our next contestant is contestant number 17, Amina Nalubeka. So Judge Yogi, I introduce you to Amina Nalubega, contestant number 17.
Good evening, Amina. Mental health affects many young people that in our culture we are told to suffer in silence. How would you make it okay for people your age to ask for help?
Thank you so much for that question. I would use my social media and handles to create awareness about mental health. My social media handles has a lot of people, and I would use that opportunity to bring people who have suffered with mental health to talk to those young people about how they have gone above the challenge of mental health. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to contestant number 17, Amina Nalubeka. Thank you very much, Amina. Obugalo.
Big Joe. And sitting as in
Judges, your next contestant is contestant number 13,
Honey, yangu, oja kumpa
Elizabeth
sense.
Jemima. Contestant number 13, Nelima Elizabeth Jemima. Judges, please press the button. Press the button.
Hello, Jemima.
Hello, how are you?
So I'm going to ask you a question too. Uganda is beautiful because we have so many different cultures and languages. How would you celebrate our differences while bringing everyone together as one Uganda?
Comment section enanzita.
Thank you very much for that question. Uganda has been blessed with very many cultures and languages. One of the biggest ways I would bring people together is cultural festivals, celebrating the different cultures. For example, the most commonly known as the Masaba Festival at the museum, where it invites not only the Bagisu but every other culture to take part and witness the beautiful culture. That is how I would spread different cultures and the diversity of languages. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for contestant number 13, Nelima Elizabeth Jemima Okugalo. Judges, my next contestant is contestant number 23. Jemima, if you could please, Elizabeth, please join the ladies at the side. Judges, this is contestant number 23, Miriam Jaya Zalwango.
Hello, Miriam.
Hello.
You look lovely.
Thank you so much.
So, this is a question for you.
Thank you.
Imagine it's 2035 and someone mentions Miss Uganda 2025. What do you hope they remember about the difference you made?
Thank you so much, Judge, for that beautiful question. In that year, I will be remembered as the Miss Uganda that won the first crown for Miss World. And for that year, I will be remembered as the Miss Uganda who empowered the young children by nurturing their talents from grassroots. And by that, many youths by that time will be having jobs that sustain their life by working passionately because they would have gotten the special skills from grassroots. And I would as well be remembered as that girl because right now in Uganda, culture is underlooked and it's seen as old-fashioned. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You can go have your seat. Thank you so much.
contestant number 23, Miriam Jael Zalwango. Judges, I'm sending you contestant number 9. Contestant number 9, Joanne Kankunda.
What is strong?
You strong na yensi lichezing kola. Olala mkuleko kamu. Mosquito repeller.
Thank you so much.
Interestingly, we also have question number 9.
Muleteko ku mosquito
Some
repeller.
children in villages have never seen a computer or a library. How would you make sure every Ugandan child gets a chance to learn and graduate?
Thank you so much for the question. I believe education is what we are made up of. Girls, youth, young leaders are brought up by what is in the schools today. So as a Miss Uganda contestant and hopefully a Miss Uganda 2025, I would enable empowering young children through advocating for placement of computer gadgets in these schools and making sure that we are together being empowered. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9, Joanne Kankunda.
Her English was nice, the answer was.
Judges, I'm sending you contestant number 16, Naigaga Miriam Nora.
Nora, you look very lovely this evening. Congratulations on making it this far. So listen carefully to this question. When people in remote areas get sick, they often can't even reach hospital in time. how would you bring medical care closer to their communities?
Thank you so much for that question. I would partner with organizations whose sole purpose is to help the access of mobile clinics to rural areas so that people can be able to get these services. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is contestant number 16, Naigata Miriam Nora. Judges, our next contestant is contestant number 11, Accord Gillians Tracy.
Space is empty.
Yeah, it is. They wouldn't have done that. They would make it like a design.
Tracy, can you hear me? Hey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. So I have a question for you. Think of someone who believed in your dreams when you almost gave up. How did that person change your life? And how would you be that person for others?
Thank you for that beautiful question. One person I would think of is my O-level teacher, who spoke life into me that time when I almost dropped out of school because I was humiliated for not having sanitary towels or reporting to school without sanitary towels. I felt bad, but he spoke life to me, and that experience turned me into an advocate I am today, promoting girls' education through menstrual hygiene campaigns. Thank you.
Gillians Tracy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big round of applause. Judges, our next contestant is contestant number 19, Muhoza these top 12, I have to subtract 5 lovely ladies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Round of questions from which we will be able to choose our top 3 finalists.
Yes, as we all know, at the end of the day, it's to be a queen. We have to get the Miss Uganda. But of course, the journey to boot camp, from boot camp, during boot camp, they didn't do it alone. You know, for the 60 days, to Antico, to Mbale, they were going to the cider industrial park.
I heard they also went to Kira Motors.
Kira Motors, they did not only go, they were driven in our very own Kayola buses all around Uganda. So, that is the beauty.
Oh yes, and then story has it that they also had a chance to experience energy radio, because you see, you're going to be a mouthpiece for Uganda, for the young women of Uganda, and for the challenges that Uganda faces. So
indeed,
you need to be able to learn how to communicate. So they took some time out and they went to energy radio.
Oh yes, I'm sure some of us tuned in when we were feeling the beats. Did we listen to the energy show? Yes? Aha, we have some people in the house. Well, thank you for tuning in. We had a great time listening to these ladies sharing their stories. And speaking of stories, there is Beauty with a Purpose, which is the ethos of not just Miss Uganda, but Miss World. And what happens is, one of these ladies will have to go all the way to represent Uganda with her purpose. And it's rich to have you.
I'm learning all these things.
Yes, you might know that we have had 2 Miss Ugandas take us to a very interesting globe. not
every single activity. There's this question of tufunira muwa, how do I benefit